Aleman often takes her niece and nephew to visit their mother's tomb. Her sister was shot dead by her husband after years of abuse.
I can't believe my sister is under all that concrete. I would like to wake up and see this is just a nightmare, but that's not the case. This is reality.
Nicaragua has extremely high levels of violence against women. In 2011, 370,000 women reported being victims of domestic or sexual violence. A law introduced last year was meant to address the problem. On Wednesday, Nicaragua's assembly will decide whether to introduce mandatory mediation into the law for crimes that carry less than a 5-year jail term. Those pushing for the reform are more concerned with Nicaragua's family structure than violence against women.
We believe this law is part of a plan, an attack of the international radical feminist movement, which seeks to neutralize the Nicaraguan man to create a new family model in Nicaragua. This law is an attempt against traditional families.
Women's groups have lined up against the reform. They say the law, just a year old, hasn't had time to lower the levels of violence and abuse against women.
To amend the law is a death sentence for women. We demand the state fulfill its duties to protect human rights against the aggressors.
Raquel says mediation won't work. Her sister was shot 3 times after going to mediation with her abusive husband. He went back home and the violence continued. Fear of continued abuse is shared by many women across the country. But that may not be enough to stop the assembly from adopting the controversial reform when the debate begins. Raney, Al Jazeera.